Guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today it's by Jack Leopard, and I did accidentally end the first little wings fire thing. So this is the second part because I accidentally ended it. Sunny fell to the floor. She bled out within moments. Thorn was angry, and her anger allowed her to break out of her chains. Vulture was very surprised by this, but Thorn also managed to break Kibble out too. Kibble lunged for his grandfather with no hesitation. He clawed at his neck, and eventually he killed his grandfather. Kibble was happy at first, but he felt a sharp pain in his leg, and he looked down. In his dying moments, his grandfather managed to stab his poisonous tail into Kibble's leg. Meanwhile, Turtle was just laying by a beach. He was always confused about things. If he should tell that he had animus magic, or if he should keep it a secret. But on that very day, while sitting on that beach, he saw a nightwing fly by. He only got a quick glimpse at her, but he could tell she was on a mission. Turtle decided to be brave and followed her. Kibble was very injured from the battle with his grandfather, but now he knew it was likely he would not survive. He tried to crawl, but eventually fell to the floor. Suddenly, an ice wing flew into the room they were in. She said she was glad to find Kibble, but not in the condition that he was in right now. It did not look like Kibble was going to live, but Turtle had followed Moon, luckily. He came up to Kibble and decided it was time he finally helped someone out. He used his animus magic to heal Kibble, and Thorn was very happy. Moon, Kibble, and Turtle all introduced themselves, and things seemed like they'd be okay. But it was not time to be happy yet. Thorn was devastated over Sunny's death. And even all the beloved dragonets, out of all of them, only Glory had managed to survive. Butterfly had come to help Sunny, and because he was blind, he got attacked and killed. Tsunami was eager to save Sunny, so she dove right into a battle and her neck was quickly slashed open. Clay tried to protect Starflight before he was attacked, but the sandwing tail that went through Starflight went straight through Clay into Starflight. And Glory managed to spit venom on all those dragons, but everyone else was dead. It did not seem like everything would go right, but Thorn was crowned Queen of the Sandwings. Kibble was the Queen's right-hand man, but he, Turtle, and Moon had agreed to meet at the rainforest, and they all did. He stayed there for a couple of months, and even though Thorn missed him, she was honestly happy that he was making friends. Kibble started to fall for Moon like in the normal books, but unfortunately for him, Turtle also kind of started to develop a liking for Moon. And one day, Kibble was just walking around, and he tripped and found a little scroll in the ground. He opened it up and started reading it with his friends. But all of a sudden, one of his claws accidentally nicked the side. He got kind of sad about it, and when he dropped the scroll, it got stabbed by a stick. But behind him, he could see a mountain start to rumble, and Darkstalker rose from the ground.